Welcome to the 8th edition of the Oakley Sports Report. I'm your host, Sean Doherty, and as always, I'll be bringing you, the Bear Cub faithful, all of your sports scores and news from the past week, as well as what to expect from the week ahead. First up on the show is the Bear Cub football team, who took on an undefeated San Francisco Community College for the final game of the season. And this game had it all for any fan of football: scoring, defense, special team plays, and a close finish. In the end, unfortunately, the Bear Cubs lost by 2 with a final of 38-40. The Bear Cubs finished the season with a .500 record, going 5-5 for the year. This is the second 5-5 season in a row for the Bear Cubs, and Coach Simons will have a lot of work to do in the offseason to get this team ready for next year. The Lady Bear Cubs soccer team continued their winning ways last week with 2 more conference wins. On Tuesday the 8th, the Lady Bear Cubs took on Casumas River and stomped those River Rats 5-1. Then on Friday took down Sac City 4-0. The ladies have now extended their non-losing streak to 13 games and have a 10-1-3 conference record and a 15-1-3 overall record. It is my pleasure to announce that the ladies are the Big 8 Conference champions and looking to crush the competition in the NorCal playoffs, which start on Saturday. The times and locations are not yet available. However, the Oakley Sports Report will be bringing you on the report next week the first round of playoff action. The crew of the Oakley Sports Report would like to send out a big congratulations and best wishes to the Lady Bear Cubs. And hopefully our girls can bring home a NorCal championship. To the men's water polo team, who received the 6th seed in the Big 8 tournament and took on number 3 Sierra. Once the match started, it was all Sierra who took down our Bear Cubs 12-6 to end the men's water polo season. However, the ladies had 3 matches, first taking on Fresno and losing 7-10, and then defeating Sac City 10-5. However, the season ended on a low note with a 4-10 drubbing from Modesto. On the volleyball court, where the ladies took on Sierra and swept the match by the scores of 25-17, 25-20, and finally 25-10. But then on Friday, something happened that no one expected. The ladies lost their second game of the season, losing to American River in 5 sets by the scores of 27-25, 25-23, 23-25, 23-25, and then finally losing 8-15. However, on the bright side, the ladies clinched the Big 8 championship and have one last match before the NorCal tournament begins. And that is against American River here on Wednesday, the 16th at 6:30 p.m. The crew of the Oakley Sports Report would like to congratulate the Lady Bear Cubs for an amazing season and bringing home another Big 8 championship to the JC. The ladies are 13-1 in conference play and 25-2 overall on the season. Now, Bear Cubs sports fans, to the basketball court, where the men had their first games of the season in the San Francisco City Tournament. The Bear Cubs went in and took down 3 very tough teams. First, the boys took on Marin and demolished them 77-45. Then, Yuba gave the boys a rough time, but the Bear Cubs prevailed with a 70-68 win. Finally, the Bear Cubs took on the number 1 ranked team in Northern California, the San Francisco City College, and came through with one of the biggest upsets that we will see this season, winning 84-82. This is a great start for the boys, and if this is any indication of how the season will be on the court, it's going to be a fun season. The ladies' first game of the year is on Thursday, the 17th, in Merced at the Merced Tournament. The Oakley Sports Report will be bringing you those scores on next week's show. The last 2 weeks on the show, I've told you about Bear Cubs for Nate, which is a program that is selling wristbands for Nathan Wagner, who is the son of SRJC football coach Lenny Wagner and his wife Katrina. Nathan is 4 years old and has a rare form of brain cancer, and during the last 6 months has undergone numerous surgeries to remove the tumor, as well as rounds of chemotherapy. As this young boy goes through the challenges of the chemotherapy and these surgeries, I, your host of the Oakley Sports Report, thought it was important to let the people know how they can show their support for young Nathan. The SRJC Athletics Department has begun selling these rubber bracelets to help raise funds for the extensive amounts of medication and rehab this courageous young man has to go through. The Bear Cub for Nace bracelets can be purchased for $5 through the athletic department at the Sports Medicine Room. For more information, fans can contact Monica Okubo at mohkubo@santarosa.edu, or you can call 707-527-4457. Thank you for joining me, Sean Doherty, your host of the Oakley Sports Report. And remember to check out the Oakley Sports Report weekly at theoakleafnews.com as well as on Facebook. Go Bear Cubs!